Good evening, everyone. I am back. So I said yesterday I'd see you in a couple of weeks, and I'm jumping on just the day after. So welcome, everyone. I can see I've done something different. I'm on YouTube only this evening. Evening, Carol. My screen is saying to me that I've turned on a subscriber only mode. I'm not sure I meant to do that, but only subscribers can send messages. I'm assuming that's in the chat. So if you can't comment, then it may be because you're not subscribed to my channel. So we'll see. People are looking like they can comment at the moment. Good evening, everyone. I've been playing around with some setup of my equipment, and I looked back at yesterday's live, and whilst it was okay, the clarity of the video was a little bit fuzzy, and it's been irritating me for a little while now, and so I've been playing around trying to fix the settings, and I have eliminated some streaming software that I was using to hopefully make the stream a little bit clearer. Fingers crossed. So I had a request for a 50th birthday card to make. I'm pretty confident they're not going to be on here and seeing it being made. Let's hope. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to be sat here making a card this evening anyway. Why not bring you along with me? So welcome, everyone, and good evening. Kim, hello, nice surprise. What I can't do is put your comments up on the screen, but I can see the chat down the side. So hopefully this will work out just fine. I have done a little bit of prep because I'm doing a similar card in as that I have heat embossed some gold stuff to watercolor. So that is the plan for tonight. I'm glad you've all found me. I wasn't sure with the notice that I gave whether you would find me here. And if you're just finding me on the replay, welcome to you all as well. So let me go to my desk. I have pre-chopped a card base, and I have pre-chopped one of the large arches. I'm unusually organised. This is not like me for a live. So if it's the first time you found me live, then this is most peculiar that I've actually got things prepared. I was multitasking. I was cooking dinner and heat embossing for this. So let me just I've got heat embossing powder all over my desk. And I'm wondering if I'm hoping my lovely husband may be checking my stream to see what the quality's like. And if he is, I'm hoping he might be able to bring me a little glass of water for my paintbrush. I look in anticipation towards the kitchen. So how are we all doing? Okay, right, let's have a little, I've got a bit of shadow there. It's a bit annoying. There we go. I think that's better with the lighting. Okay. Karen says it's much clearer on the big screen than it usually is. Hurrah. Hurrah. I will go back and check it afterwards and do a little bit of a comparison, but I think so. Kim says it's very clear. Fabulous. Okay, so it's a 50th birthday card I'm making. So I have pre-cut some glimmery 50, and I've also cut a 50 in the strawberry slush foil. Not sure if you can see that. Okay. I wasn't sure which way colorway it's going to go. I kind of like the glittery, but the foil is definitely an option. But either way, I was going to paint in the pinks. So I thought strawberry slush, pink, Remember, so I'm going to do all the pinks is the plan. You know I'm going to chew your ear when you get back. So let's do some light pink. Oh, hopefully it's a bit of inspiration for you, Barbara, then. Okay. So we will do a little bit of Pretty in Pink for the balloon. A nice light pink. And do a bit of a mix. We could do strawberry slush for this one. Not a huge difference, but enough, I think. I might get some ink refill on that going in a minute. And then I'll grab the Melon Mambo for the cupcake case. So I'm just going to do a mix of pinks. I wasn't sure whether I'd bring in some different colours onto this, but I think the tones of pinks, the different tones of pinks is going to be nice. So someone on here might be able to remind me who's in my Card and a Cuppa membership. It might have been Lisa, I'm not sure. I don't want to blame you, Lisa. Someone made a beautiful card and I'd need to go back and check with this cupcake and balloon, and I was like, where is that from? Because I've not seen that, and that cupcake is brilliant. It's from this one here, so it's Arched Wishes. Now, there was a stamp set that came with the arched dies when it first came out, and I wasn't super keen on it. I'm still not super keen on it. Just images in that sentiments and images that I'm not massively going to use. So, but this one passed me by. So you've got Cheers to Another Year of You, Make a Wish, and then the Happy Birthday. These are only at 80%, so the images are bigger, and it is red rubber. You've got the cupcake, the balloon, a star, and some sparkles and sprinkles. And yeah, goes with the arched dies. So yeah, I snuck that one into my basket with a recent order, so it's nice to get it out and have a play. So we'll do a stripy candle. Let's do pink stripy candle. Don't make me buy that stamp. I know, honestly. I need to go back and look, because I know whoever shared the card. I'm pretty sure I need to go and have a look, because I know which session it was, and I'll find out who it is I need to blame, and I can let you know, because they made me buy it as well. It happens to all of us, doesn't it? It's like, I don't need that. I don't need that. Oh, now I need that. Now I need that, because I've now seen this card. It happens to us all. I know I'm often to blame for making it happen to many of you, but it happens to me too. Get your own back on me. Convince ourselves we don't need these things, and then someone shows something with it. Yeah. Well, they just pass you by, don't they? They just come in the catalogue and pass you by. Sometimes. So what am I painting? Pretty in Pink this is. And that's Melon Mambo. I don't know that I stamped that one out. Oh, just had an email, free shipping 23rd to 25th. Do you know what? I did spot that just before I came on, actually. Thank you for reminding me. So yeah, free shipping on the 23rd to the 25th with a qualifying order, but I think it's about £60 here in the UK. And of course, you'll get your rewards on that as well. So you'll earn your 10% rewards on that order as well. So if you need a cupcake in your life and you don't want to wait until for those that are demonstrators don't want to wait till the pre-order period comes, then you could bag a little bit of free shipping. Make use of it. It saves nearly £7. £6.95 shipping is, so saves a few pennies. Anyone else hearing crackling? It might be my fan, so I'll pop that off. Let me pop that off and move my phone away from the computer, but that could be. Or that will be the only thing that it possibly could be, because I've got nothing else that's making noise in here. I think I'm managing with the water that's in my painter, but it's very low. Yeah, sometimes if you've got a phone near a device, it can buffer. So if you've got a phone near your own device, it might set that off sometimes. Okay. There goes those seagulls again. Squawk, squawk, squawk. I want a little bit of shading on the buttercream, but use. I don't want to make it look dirty, but I'm going to use a basic beige. But just carefully squeeze a little bit of water out of here. If it'll do any. I'll use my other brush for the water. No, I won't. I've topped all my brushes up, so I've definitely got water here somewhere. Fifth time's a charm. There we go. Brush has got yellow in it. That's better. Okay. Right. Now I've got a tiny bit of water. I'm just going to water down that beige and just take a little bit of that just to add some shading, but not a huge amount of colour to the icing. It's kind of a creamy colour then. There we go. So let's chop these out. The only thing is there are no dies for the balloons or the cupcake. And I'm not going to use the dies for the flowers because I just want the single flowers to be cut out. So I'm going to do a little bit of fussy cutting. But that is why I prepped the heat embossing a little bit ahead. So we weren't hanging around for that. But I just used the embossing buddy and stamped with Versamark, and then heat embossed with the Wow Gold. And my gold previously was a bit old and a bit dull, so I did take the decision to turf out my gold embossing powder and just refresh it with some new, and it's definitely much shinier. The other thing that can make your embossing better, if you struggle with embossing, the other thing that can help is making sure that you've got a juicy enough Versamark pad. You can get a refill for it, or you can treat yourself to a new one if it's got particularly muddy or dirty. They do last a long time, but they do need re-inking, and that will definitely help with the clarity of your embossing. So I know that if people sort of say, oh, you know, I struggle with embossing, sometimes we re-ink our coloured ink pads, but sometimes we can forget to re-ink the clear pad. We just expect it to be endless, don't we? Oh, Karen, I love your idea for that. I'm going to definitely do that. And in fact, do you know what? I'm going to probably put some all over. I love that idea. Sue says she did the same. So throughout what she had left of the gold at the weekend, there was not much left, and the new colour is much brighter. Just a fresh, we get bits of paper in there and all sorts of, bits of dust and stuff, and over time it just goes, doesn't it? You certainly don't have to be turning it through very often, but I bet for many of us we've had that embossing powder sitting around not just for months but maybe years. It lasts, and even though there's they're quite little pots, they go a long way and they last a long time, don't they? This is a lovely shape balloon. It's nice shape. Let's get rid of the excess of that. And then put that. I was going to leave that bit in there, but I've decided to cut it out. Balloon. What are people hoping to see? Dare I say the C word, the Christmas word? What are people hoping to see in the new September to December mini? So we get a sneak peek of that on the 30th of July, and we'll be able to pre-order in August, ready for September. So September, October, November, December will be the kind of autumn mini. I'd quite like to see something with blues and snowflakes, snowmen and snowflakes. How did I know in there? I was like reading your mind. I'd like to see that this year. It's a really nice snowman is what I would like. I think I did quite a lot of kind of foliage last year, greens and reds and foliage. So I think I'd kind of feel like some blues and icy kind of things that are going to go with Secret Sea, maybe. Blues and silvers. Shocker, right? Yeah. Shocking. A netwood stamp with snowflakes in summer. You love them. Mm-hmm. That's like me. I'll stamp with flowers all day long. I could go for cool winter builder with hills and trees. Oh yeah, some cutesy animals as well. That'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it? I'll hang on to that flower. It's not going to get wasted, but I don't think I'm going to put it on this card. I think we're possibly going to have enough. I've avoided the foliage on this one tonight. I just thought I might just keep it flowers, but I could always cut some foliage or maybe punch some out. Okay. There we go. Let's, this says angels. Oh, yeah. What, cutesy or like more, not cutesy, I guess. Right, we're going to have this arch as the front part of the card. Now, I think the glittery pink probably goes better than the foiled pink. So I think I'm going to go glitzy. Now, these numbers are, the number dies are retired. They're never leaving my craft room. They are, or they were called large number framelit dies. And they were in the packaging that was for the Big Shot. So they are vintage. But so handy. Especially for special kind of requests. Oh, we've gone down the Christmas turtles. So definitely not turtles. Yeah, no votes for the Christmas hats on turtles. Mm-hmm. I have to say, I'm excited to see what's coming, but I'm not ready for Christmas crafting yet. I know lots and lots of you will either be attending, holding, or what have you, Christmas in July type events. They're not for me. I'm more of the Christmas in November and panic kind of crafter. I should be more of a Christmas in July crafter. I always have words with myself when I'm rushing to make my Christmas cards, finish them up at the beginning of December when I'm making and writing at the same time. I wish I was a Christmas in July crafter. I just can't get my head in the zone. I'm so impressed with anyone that's will kind of do a few at a time as they go through the year or what have you. I envy you. I wish I could be a bit more ahead. I should make, when I'm in the kind of Christmas season of crafting, I should just make more than I need and have them for the next year so that I'm ahead. 1 year I should get ahead for the next year. But it never happens. Michelle says there's so many other fun stamp sets to have fun in July. Can't get to Christmas yet. I know. Oh, Barbara, did you do $250 for charity last year? Amazing. batch making for charity cards. Amazing. Annette said I tried, but nobody signed up. You know, try Christmas in September. I think you might have more luck, Annette. They'll be ready then. You'll get lots of people sign up. You're too busy enjoying the sunshine. Okay. So the happy birthday was from this one, birthday celebration. So it's got the happy and the birthday. It's also got the endings to the numbers. So you've got 50th or first, second, third, whatever. So you've got those. So I thought I'll have a little 50th, which is quite nice. Let me move us out a little bit again and come back and see you. And we can assemble. Karen made 330 Christmas cards. Wow. And I imagine it will go up. Janine just has to go. We'll catch the replay. See you on the replay. Yeah. I wonder if it'll do a jump from like 330 to 400. Don't fall off your chair, Karen. She says, no. I know you would still, though. Let's put those two together. I think we've got room for that. And can I have these little flowers? Something like that. Let's do that. I did pre-cut. So this arch here and this arch here, I wanted to give it kind of a bit of depth. And I also thought these balloons, I was dreaming of this afternoon, could sort of sit outside the frame a little. So the cupcake could be there, and then the balloons can kind of, it will just give it a bit more interest, won't it? So let's stick the frame on. I'm going to use the benefit to bad sleep is I caught you live. Kayla. And the benefit to me going live on a Monday. Or Tuesday, because it's now Tuesday with you. Let's do do we want a bit of colour on the background? I'm wondering if we want a bit of colour. A good old pool party, I think. We could put a bit of masking. Let me have a little look. I've got some old masks here. And I've got snowflakes. We could do snowflakes on it. Thankful Gardens. Whatever that one's from. Dots or that one will be nice. There we go. Don't ask me what this mask is called. It's definitely retired. Someone's going to know, but I bet many of you have got this in your stash. So we'll just have this. To add a little bit of, rather than just plain background, it just gives it a little bit of interest in, doesn't it? Doesn't really go with the birthday theme, you know, unless it's a Christmassy birthday, but you know, we're not there yet. Oh, it's such a lovely thing that you do, Karen. It's so lovely. A lady in her village organises boxes, and she does all sorts of bits and bobs that she puts in there. Karen shared photos before where she's got her whole house full of stuff that she's packing into boxes. And so different people add different stuff, and Karen contributes the cards to the boxes. So good. It's so well received. The number of boxes gets more and more and more. So sending you some sunny vibes, Kayla. It's very snowy here at the minute. Oh my goodness. That's unusual for you, isn't it? If you actually got proper snow, is it frosty? Yeah, it's been warm here. Nice though. Okay, let's put those over the edge here, like that, just to give it a bit of depth. And then we'll put, I think we'll be good to put that on dimensionals as well. Frosty. Oh wow, frosty too. Yeah, it's the same as us actually. We get the frost, but never really the snow. Too close to the coast, but yeah, you don't have to drive far to find it. Kim says I seem to have 2 sets of the spring corner sets and no cupcakes for me. Oh. Yeah. You doubled up on the wrong one. It's a good size cupcake. Okay, so pop the 50 up on mini dimensionals. And then we can put our balloon. Kind of like that. That's going to be oh, we've all been there and done that, haven't we? We've definitely been there and done that. Doubling up on things that 2 of one and nothing of the other thing that we thought we had. There. Let's get a little. Too many take your pick tools. Is that a thing? How many take your pick tools do we have on our desk? 2 is too many. I know that they're interchangeable. I know that you can take these out and swap them over, but is it bad that I don't? I know you must be with me on that. I have to have, I've got a take your pick addiction. I've got one with the little short thing, one with the scoring tool, one with the craft knife. In fairness, I did buy them for in-person classes so that I could have them on the desk for people. And they've just made their way into my stash. So I didn't kind of buy them all for me. Oh, see, I should have thought about that cupcake before. Let's take that. Okay, this is I'm with you. I have 8. Phew, I'm not alone. There. Let's stick that there. It's so handy. I'm going to glue dot that down instead. And then we'll just put a dimension under there just to hold it on the squiff. Lynn says I have a see, you've got a couple, but you need more. So you could get them for classes, and then you can use them as well. Just to help you justify that. They are genuinely handy to have a few, I think. And then when you misplace it, like your snitch, you can find more. So I'll just pop a little glued up under the balloons there. Coming together, I think. The 50th. I'll put there. Now, now this is going to be an easel card. So in my head, I already knew that this was going to be an easel card. So I'd prepared this base. So we could have the birthday down here and then have more of the flowers kind of coming off. Kim says if I have more than one of something, I'm always losing it. Yeah, if I have just the one, I'm always there. It's probably because you pay attention to where it is, whereas if you've got more, you kind of just put them down and then you end up losing them. So maybe not a bad thing to have the one precious one and not lose it. Happy. I think I'm going to have the birthday on there, actually. I like that. I like that on there. I don't know what you guys think. We'll go dimensional in the middle. Maybe, I'm not worried about bulk on this, clearly, in case you were worried about postage. I'll go first. Oh, no, it needs to be further over. There. And then a few more glue dots. On the edge. Whoop. There. Then we get some of these flowers in. So these flowers are definitely all going to go glue dot, glue dot, glue dot. Don't want them falling off, do we? If we go double glue dot on that one, I'll just tuck that under there. It's getting there, isn't it? I think the happy can sit kind of there. I think if I put it down there, it covers too much of the 50. Or we could have it over this side on the balloons. I think here. I am. I don't know why the seagulls are featuring. Normally, because my window is open, but it is funny that the microphone is picking them up. I think we'll go gold sequins on this again. So that dimensional. There they go, squawking again. Under there. Got all that pretty. That's definitely a good decision, I think. The foil's pretty. The foil would have looked nice. But I do like the glimmer. I'm hoping you do too. There they go. Noisy, noisy. Squawk, 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 squawk. Now, this is the largest of the Arches dies. But it only measures 10 centimeters. So your width of your card needs to be slightly narrower than it might be if you were cutting half a sheet of card. So we will go across like that. Pop that on there. And always a sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. And we can put some sparkles. So these are the loose gold sequins. You get loads in the container. Ideal for a shaker card. So whilst this is not a shaker, we'll still be able to put them to good use. I've gone 5 dots of glue. Tend to work in odd numbers. So I'll just go, pick that up with my finger. If you've got more time, you can leave those dots of glue to dry and they'll go tacky. I mentioned that last night. So if you were here for the live yesterday, I used these same sequins. And if you let it dry, then it stops the glue kind of splodging out. Matt, how did you sneak in here without me noticing? I'll have to watch the replay. I know. I was faffing around with my my setup, and I'd done some test runs and stuff, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do an actual live. I've got a card to make tonight. I'm going to be in my craft room anyway. I'll jump on, and you can all be here as well. So I thought I would share the process with you all. So we've got, let's get a little bit of the glimmer. I've got a whole, it's so pretty. I can't tell you off the top of my head if this pink is current or not, but it was in my stash. Should we go large piece of glimmer, I think. And I can't make my mind up if that is no straight or not. It wasn't. Love a surprise live. I don't think that's going to be too much. Can you have too much glimmer? Is that a thing? Does it take away from that? Maybe I might put a bit of white over or with it. Let me just grab some white cardstock as well. Just wonder if that's maybe better. Like just have a little touch of it. There's never too much glimmer. So if we had that, we could then have the flowers on there as well. So the kind of flowers then come down onto the band. Lizzie says no, glimmer away. Lizzie loves her glimmer. There's never enough sparkle. Let's go. So we'll go Seal Plus. I am going to cover the glimmer. So we'll have it either side. And we can use the flowers as a bit of a stop. So we'll put them on. It's a special birthday as well. Maybe a little bit of ribbon or some twisted gold thread. It's a special card. They can have some of my twisted gold thread. I'll let them. I'll do a double bow as well. I am down to this roll and one more fresh roll of this. You have to keep all your fingers and toes crossed for a good gold twisted, some kind of lovely gold twine thread, something in the online exclusives or the new mini that's coming out, because this has been amazing. Got one left, got a bit and one. It's coming to an end, not quite yet, but let's put that under here. I'll put some glue dots on there, and then I'm just going to tuck that under there, and then that can sit as our stopper. So because we've got the flowers, I don't know that we need to dimensional the base bit. I mean, it's not going to fit in a standard envelope anyway, so I might as well just put the dimensionals on. Why not? Let's just put them on. It's not going in a flat standard envelope. So when I'm doing an easel card, we'll just stand that up to the place that you want it. So you want to be able to see, obviously you're looking down, but see where we want that to sort of sit and come to, and then that will sit across there. So you then have your easel stopper, and then you can write your message in here. We can maybe put a few extra sequins. Might put a few extra sequins. Why not? The larger sequins will sit on a glue dot. They're a perfect size. I can put one large sequin. And a little one. There. Done. Do we like that? I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed that I've got the assignment done, the request complete. It's very pink, isn't it? Very pink and sparkly. Thank you. So that will just fold down and go into an envelope-ish. It will fit into an envelope just about. Might be a bit bulky, but it will go. I might even treat, like it's a 50th, I might even put some glimmer on the envelope. It's extravagant, isn't it? But why not? Let's do it. Let's go wild. Right. I'm going to do the most glittery envelope ever. I'm going to just do a bit of glue on that edge. And then put that on there. Like that. And then we can trim. I'll just rough trim that, and then we can trim it properly. So I'll trim that going round. It's a special card, isn't it? Got to have a sparkly envelope for a special card. There you go. Ta-da! Thank you all for joining and commenting away. I'm glad you all found me over here. I will have a look at how I can stream to 2 places at once, but I think that the quality of the stream, if I go back and look, I think has been hugely better than it being in 2 places at once. But I will take a look at that. I am away definitely for the next 2 weeks. So I won't be live with you for a couple of weeks. So I can have a ponder as to what I'm going to do. But I will be back here live for sure in a couple of weeks' time. So have a lovely couple of weeks, and I will see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.